the time I had this dream, it's mad to even dream to be an MMA fighter, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was mad because, like, what reference did we have? Yeah. So what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to be an MMA fighter. Mum just, you know, when she pinched me under the table, bro. I got the mad shit.
What are
you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, and then, and they all laughed as well, you know? All the teachers laughed.
Course.
All like, if you're not winning, they don't give a about you, you know what I mean? But, and you know, my problem was, I took that personal.
What's happening, viewers? We're here today, Kombat Kingz, Fighter Insight. We're in a new space, but we got an old face. Smooth Simeon Powell.
Come on.
How we doing, my bro?
Nah, we're good, man.
What's up, bro?
Thanks for having me, man.
No, anytime, man. Anytime, my bro. But yeah, you know, we just want to obviously speak to you, see how the career is going, speak on past events and obviously what you want to do for the future. And yeah, just obviously you come a long way.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about, my bro.
Like, literally, man, like the career's been crazy so far, you know, like from the start, from the very start really to all the way up until now. There's been so much events and things, but like I was talking with my family and my friends like not long ago, and we were just saying like how, bro, like when I deep it in the UK, I don't think many people have done what I've done in such a short space of time. You know, made a real career out of this in such a short space of time. So I'm gonna lie, I've got to sometimes, you know, pat myself on the back and you know, I've done my things, you know, but there's so much more to go. You know?
You're young in the game, man.
Exactly,
so
man. So
plenty more to do for you, but
exactly.
All right, let's start from the very beginning. Obviously, London raised, Northwest.
Yeah.
What was it like over there, them sides?
Man, Northwest is Northwest. You know, like, you know, there's like, you know, there's badness everywhere in London. You know, there's always like fuckery and things that can deter you from your path, you know. But you know, I had good people around me going up, you know what I mean? So it's like I always saw the bigger picture of life from young. Yeah. You know, I didn't think like this was what I had to be, or you know, whatever was glorified in the ends really was like, you know what I mean? Like my family kind of made sure like that's not what I looked up to be. Yeah. So
What part of Northwest?
Harrow. So Harrow, like it's around the corner from Wembley. If you know, you know. You know, it's like 15 minutes from Wembley. So man.
Okay, cool. So obviously growing up, Harrow, what was school life like and all of that?
Harrow, I went to two high schools actually. So our first high school was at Watford School.
High school man is mad.
Yeah, there we go again.
I'm not gonna say it, you know, but every time I hear him say it, it does sound crazy.
Secondary, bro. Secondary sounds crazy. Do you know what? Secondary sounds childish. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, you're a child, man. You're a child, bro. Man's 11 years old, talking about I'm at high school. You know?
No, I hear it, but it's high school, boys. Like, I went to Harrow High School. So anyway, I went to one high school in Watford. I didn't go too well. Got kicked out. Then went to Harrow High. Like that goes back to like what I was saying about my mum. She was like she didn't want me to go to school in like the ends or like with close to home and stuff. She wanted me to kind of travel.
Just what did you get kicked out for?
In high school?
Yeah.
So you know what? I can't even remember back then. I can't
That's
even
man
remember.
that was on real badness. You know, I don't even know.
I can't even remember. It's probably getting angry and doing too much. You know what I mean? Like, in the moment, they're like, it wasn't even that bad.
Giving them black air for some different reasons still.
Yeah, but I think they were just looking for a reason to kick me out.
Often is the case.
Yeah, they was just looking for a reason. And I kind of did probably gave them a good reason. You know what I mean? But anyway, that happened, and then went to Harrow High School, and to be honest, that was like, it was a change of cultures, you know? It was a culture shift. Even though I like kind of grew up in the ends, and like I played football in Wembley and all of that. I went to high school in Watford, which was predominantly white, and like it was just a different culture, you know. And then Harrow High School was just like, you know, ends like random, you know what I'm saying. So it was like a culture change, but
that worked for you. But it worked for you.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of lessons were learned. You get me? A lot of lessons in high school. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I can say really.
Okay, sweet. And then obviously, sports-wise, how did you end up getting into combat sports, or was that your first sport? Obviously you said football, so you playing football first, and then.
Yeah. So I played football up until the age of 16. Played a bit of basketball as well. But football was my main passion, you know. Like I really wanted to be a baller, but I don't think I worked hard enough, you know. I didn't love it as much. Knowing what I know now, and like how much I put into what I do now. I didn't have.
Do you think like that's because like obviously you're looking at it through the lenses of an adult?
Correct.
Whereas I see a lot of kids like they want, everyone's chasing the football dream. Let's be real, from London, bro. Like, everyone's chasing the football dream. But I always say like playing basketball, like as I did at a high level, the work that I had to put in compared to some of the people I see playing football, I'm like, brother, you don't love that thing. And I guess fighting, there ain't no other sport like that. So the much that the work you have to put in as a fighter is tenfold what these footballers are trying to put in.
Exactly.
So do you realize, like, you've realized that now, or like how much work was you mashing in as a footballer?
Like I thought I was doing a lot, you know, like at the time when you're like, I don't know what, 13, 14, 15, you know what I mean? You train twice, 3 times a week, maybe. You think you're doing the most, you know what I mean? Really, like, nah. Also, it helps, you know, when people have like them father figures in their life, you know, and they're taking them everywhere, and they know the system and they know all the connects in the football game. That's an advantage. I didn't have that, you know. So it's like, but I still had I definitely had the route to get to professional football, 100%. Like I had the opportunities there, but I just didn't know how to grab it really. If I'm being truly honest, like I don't think I wanted it enough. I think pressure was too much at sometimes, you know, and then it became a chore almost. But and then obviously 16, stopped playing. And it's like that age, it's that weird age where some people are going to college, some people are doing roads, some people are, it's like, where am I supposed to go now? What am I supposed to do? And joined, found MMA, really. Actually, before that, I was going to college, got kicked out of college.
A lot of kicking up.
Yeah, a lot of changes and shifts and but my from college, I was getting homeschooled because like, you know, it's Jamaican mum, like she ain't having me doing nothing in the yard. You know what I mean? I've got to be doing something with myself. So I was getting homeschooled, but I needed an outlet, like because I've done sports my whole life, so I needed something to put my energy into. So I found MMA, and that was it, man. Like.
So MMA was your first discipline, or did you start with a singular discipline?
Yeah. I went to MMA gym, but our memberships are kind of like, you know, two classes a week is this price, and then so I could only do the basic
small package.
Yeah, man, basic package. You know what I mean? But with that, I could only do the Muay Thai, so I just chose Muay Thai, and then man, I just loved it, got the bug and carried on, you get me?
How quick was you, like, explain how fast you developed in Muay Thai. So from when you first stepped in the gym, when was your like first interclub?
Okay. Oh, good question. I think roughly like 4 months.
Okay.
Maybe 4 months I had my first interclub. You know, like I was just getting beaten up by all the guys in the gym, you know, they were like already levels, you know. So I was chasing them. But me, I'm someone that like I developed quite quick, you know. So if I'm put in these environments where like guys are mashing me up, I'm gonna have to adjust. You know, I have to like. Yeah. So I adjusted quickly, and then inter clubs happen. I'm mashing people up in inter clubs. I went to one inter club, snoozed this guy, like he just snored, bro. I hit him with this right hand, bro, and he's just snoring, and like my coach was like, yeah, no more. Like,
and how old are you at this point?
17, 18.
Describe what that feels like as a 17-year-old to step in there, make man sleep. Like, how you...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, because I've never slept someone like that ever. That was the first time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, it's
the power.
you know, an anime and man, just looking at them. Yeah. What did I just do? They just discovered that they got
a match. Deep thought that night, you know.
I was like, yeah. But yeah, nah, I hit him, and boy, I think then I was like, yeah, this is fun, because I saw, and you know what was addicting? The addicting part was everyone's reaction in the room.
Yeah.
Because it's like, bro, it was like you could hear a pin drop, bro. Like you just heard him go, boop, hit the deck. Yeah. And everyone I'm looking at, and there's a kid just staring at me, guy. His mouth wide open. I'm like, yo, like, okay. I think I got addicted to that shock factor, you know, like entertaining people almost. So I think that's when that bug kind of started.
Yeah. Real life gladiator.
Yeah, proper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. What gym did you start at? Do you still kind of?
Yeah, what gym?
Yeah.
Premier. It's called Premier BJJ, but at the time it was called Premier MMA.
Okay.
And they had a few fighters back in the day, like Rick Silveraja, who I think he fought in Bama. He was fighting. He fought Mark Diakaze back in the day as well.
Okay.
So yeah, like there was a few guys, you know, and at the time, like in the area, you know, in Harrow, that was the only gym to be doing it. Okay. They had proper legit fighters and coach. You know, I got mad love for my first coach, Chris Foran. You know, he helps me to this day. You know, he's someone that I can always go to and talk to you. So yeah, man, like big up them.
Not to jump too far ahead, but like, do you, looking back at where you started from, do you think it's a bit crazy how the game of MMA has just flown over the last like 5, 6, 7 years?
It's mad, isn't it? When I really think about it, the time I had this dream, it's mad to even dream to be an MMA fighter, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was mad, because, like, what reference did we have?
Yeah.
Especially in London, like, MVP was doing his thing, but I think that was it, maybe, in London, at that time.
Yeah, realistically.
And from London, you know what I mean?
Also, like, being black as well.
Yeah,
because if you look, like, historically, MMA fighters from England are white man.
100%.
You get me?
100%.
More time from North.
More from Northern.
More time from
exactly,
North.
London, you know what I mean? It was...
Yeah.
What reference really, apart from MVP, he was doing? But like, he wasn't even where he is now, you know?
Yeah.
You get it? So
You're still sleeping, man, but not at the same.
Exactly. If you knew him, you knew him. You know?
Yeah.
But bro, like, and I remember one parents' evening when I finally got myself back into sixth form. I think.
After you've been snoozing, man.
Yeah. I went back to sixth form,
Ain't no one messing with you.
What?
What? You can walk into any college. You're good, bro.
Yeah, confidence is different.
Yeah.
But then, so I went back to sixth form. I was underachieving in certain subjects or whatever. So all my subject teachers we're all having this meeting. Mum's coming now, and like they're all looking at me and they're like, "So what do you want to do in life?" Yeah, and these time I think McGregor's documentary just landed. You know the
original one.
The original one. It just landed when you have to. I think I paid $7.99 for that. on Amazon Prime, bro. No joke, I was a McGregor fan.
Yeah. Man.
But
it's hard now.
But I was watching when I watched that. Yeah, I hear it. When I was watching it though. I saw that, like, obviously he was just on benefits basically, and he was funding his training from the benefits or whatever,
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna drop out of this college thing and bro, sign on basically and see what happens. But Mumsy's obviously she's not having it. She's not having
What's that, this MMA thing? What are you talking about?
So in the what's it called? The meeting with the subject teachers, they're like, so what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to be an MMA fighter. And Mum just, when she pinched me under the table, bro. I got mad shit.
What are
you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, and then and they all laughed as well, all the teachers
of
laughed.
Course.
Like,
how do you feel now?
You know what I mean? But I don't have no like, because come on, man, like MMA it's not something anyone's done. Like really, from
like we just said, the path weren't there.
It wasn't
laid out.
So, I said I was going to do that, and I did it, bro. But I made sure that my agreement with my mum was like, make sure you get your qualifications and you can do what you want. I'll leave you alone.
I was just going to ask you, how supportive was Mumsy? Because obviously, like we said, like the path weren't really well trod on. So, with lots of risk comes high rewards, obviously. But for Mumsy sitting at home, how supportive was she? Because I see now the relationship that you have with your mum is obvious from what we see on Fight Night and whatnot.
Yeah, man. Like she's always been my supportive, but like she's a realist as well. Like she understands like anything can happen in sports, and you don't want to just be lost and like injuries can happen because it happened to her. She was an athlete herself. She was a Commonwealth athlete, like for the 800 meters and stuff. And so, but she got injured.
Shout out Mumsy, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out Mums. But she literally, when she blew out her knee, and she said what saved her was the fact that she had qualifications and she could still then provide for us. Yeah. But then if she didn't, and she, you know what I mean? She would have been in a tough position. So I think that life lesson alone, kind of, that's what she's now taught me, put it on me. So, but she's always been supportive, but she's been real, like a realist, like, all right, do this and that.
No, I hear that.
I
hear that. So pushing on from that then, so you done your K1, you're in college, and then obviously you've come to train MMA, and then obviously from training MMA, you're gonna have your amateurs and your pro fights. I believe your first amateur, you lost that one, right? Yeah, so
That's the first amateur fight.
Yeah.
So talk us through that, my bro, because that could have been the easy feeling to deal with.
Grappling thing.
No.
Oh, no.
I actually here's the story, So, obviously I'm coming like confidence high because I had my first kickboxing fight. And I think I had another one after that or something. Then I had my first MMA fight. So confidence is high because I'm beating up these grown men. And I'm like, 18, beating up these grown men, and I'm like, now I'm fighting someone my age in MMA. I'm like, I think this was, they called it super welterweight, so it was 80 kilos. Yeah, exactly, bro. And it was same day weigh-in. So I was 80 kilos on the same on the day off.
Was you cutting weight them times, or
I think I cut
like minimal?
I think, Oh, you know what? It's why I made that. Was able to even make it because I think I tried the vegan thing for like.
Oh, serious?
That was an error.
That's why you lost.
Hey, bro, it probably was, because 80 kilos same day. 6'4", come on, you know what I mean? I had no shot. But anyway, long story short, the fight was going well, landing good shots, and then just got clipped with a shot. In my opinion, it's quick, you know what I mean? Quick early stoppage. But when I look at it, it's like 18.
Yeah.
Do you want? You know what I mean?
Referee's got to step in, especially at low, not necessarily low level, but at that level, they got to do a job.
100%, and I kind of agree with it. But the fight happened on a Sunday, and I think a few of my family members came up. It was in Kent, so
I know the spot.
I know the spot. Quay, and I was just embarrassed that I had all my family drive up, and I lost, bro. you know, bro, that car journey home is just
Crazy.
you know what I mean? You're bad, but you don't want to talk to nobody, bro. Yeah. But I remember that feeling, and bro, I was like, never again do I want to feel like that with this again. And I think that's when I turn it up.
Okay.
You see that membership, like the basic membership. Yeah, nah. We went full out,
Platinum
bro.
package.
I was a platinum.
That's a platinum member
yeah,
still.
literally. Like so, I just put everything into it, and I think that was the pivotal moment for me. That's when I could have ran from it, you know. And most people would kind of run because it's a tough pill to swallow, bro. Like a loss, knockout loss in front of people, like especially if you ain't been in front of cameras and a crowd before, you know, people it can hold. You know what I mean? That can hold a lot of people down. But nah, it kind of motivated me, so I knew I wanted this, you know. So yeah, bro. And then I got back to the gym, and that's it. I got it cracking. Yeah, bro. I remember going back to it was college because the fight was Sunday. Bro, man, I had mock exams on the Monday, bro. Knockout loss, and you got to concentrate and do physics.
Man's just there like,
bro, but yeah.
Okay.
that's the game, though. Man.
So yeah, from there then, obviously you went on a mad win streak with the fight.
I think. Ooh, that's a good. Maybe 15, 16. Oh, if I had kickboxing everything, maybe around 20 fights.
Okay.
Didn't lose since that fight until the last loss. Yeah, so I think I had like a 20 fight run. Okay. You know,
nice,
decent.
Okay, and then obviously from amateurs, you went into pro. Well, actually, I saw you fight. It was Palace. The knee.
Yes.
Yeah. You still amateur or pro then?
No, that was pro. That was pro.
That was pro.
That was pro.
Okay.
That was. So I remember I had 7 amateur fights. So this is coming to March 2020. March 2020. That was my last amateur fight. I think that was the last show before lockdown.
I was gonna say, how did that what was that influence like of lockdown? Like you're still training, obviously,
like
but
2 years without no fights. I think it was like a year or close to 2 years. You know, I was about to turn pro after that fight, but obviously I couldn't. But,
so that's coming at the worst time.
Yeah. And then most people stopped training though, like them time. I didn't. Like we was.
I know.
We was doing nothing.
Lock-ins.
Was you at GB?
Nah, I went. Not at these. I stayed at Titan.
Okay.
But the Titan group, we had a location. We was training at. You know what I mean? We was doing our thing, but I was working in them 2 years. I was just working. Still, I was doing an apprenticeship by this point. Yeah. So I'm an apprentice engineer, and I'm training every single day. Yeah. Then, so coming out of lockdown now, I'm hungry, you know. I'm like, all right, it's taken 2 years out. Let's get busy. Yeah. Boy, I got busy, like literally, month after month. I was fighting. I'd say, so I had 7 fights in my first pro year. Yeah. So I went to 7-0 in 1 year.
You're pro.
In my first professional MMA year, I got 7 fights.
Yeah, that's crazy.
7-0, you know. Yeah. Like I think at the start, I was fighting once every month. So I got my first 4 fight. I even had a kickboxing fight. So I fought August, September, October, November, December. I think something like that.
That's mad.
You know, and I was just fighting month after month after month. All first round finishes as well. Yeah. So like, I'm doing it at a pace where a lot of guys and you know what, people say they want it, but I'm telling you, the mindset I was in that time where it was lockdown and they took 2 years, I was like, nah, I need to get busy. And that was it. Like, everyone was just getting finished. Then December happened, the flying knee, and that's what put me on.
That one was big.
That's what put me on. Like, that one changed everything. That's when PFL came knocking. I was getting offers from, I think, KSW, Aries, like Joe, like all shows about.
Yeah. So, that was on Fight Star, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that was Fight Star.
Big up Firestar, man.
Yeah, shout out Firestar.
It's a good promotion, to be fair. They do build fighters. Like, they do a good job.
100%,
Yeah,
bro.
I think-
If you look at the history of like who's fought on the promotion, look what they're doing now. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, they're an important part of like UK MMA culture, really.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure. So, moving on from that then, so you go pro, you just got this knockout, you're getting all this interest, and then PFL comes knocking. Yeah, and this is the time, which is kind of perfect timing because they obviously just entered the game. They're looking for fighters. They're starting a local European league.
Yeah.
And obviously they got their global league as well. So talk to us a bit about that then, the PFL, how that came around. And
I think you had the link, Ash, Coach G, Coach Grimshaw,
number
one. Yeah, number one. He shouted me, because I don't know, he shouted me, he had the link for them and they were looking for fighters and obviously my name was put forward and through Ash. So Ash, really big up Ash, he put me onto PFL really. But then obviously other guys get involved and they offered me, they call it a Challenger Series. So it's where you fight and then it's like, it's judged and then I think the public vote and then the judging board vote, and if you win both, like then you get the contract. Yeah.
That was like their kind of
like
Dana White
contender
series.
Yeah. So it was like that.
Do they still do that?
Nah, I don't think they did it this year.
No, they
didn't do it this
They
year.
stopped that.
I think the last one was 2023.
Yeah.
But that one I was meant to fight. I think early Feb, but I couldn't. Cause I think COVID stuff was still a bit. It was there still, but like we was allowed to do more stuff, but I couldn't get my visa to go out there to fight. For some reason, it was just long and it was getting delayed. So like I couldn't fight in the show that I was meant to fight on, but luckily they did a second chance week in like week 8, right at the end of the block of Challenger Series events. So I done that. I got my visa then. It's the first time in America as well. Like
I think I remember it. Was this the late notice thing?
Yeah, I'll get to that. Okay. This one, I was like fighting this American guy. He looked like a hillbilly, bro. Big beard.
Oh, yeah.
Chubby,
Okay,
you know what I mean, bro? Yeah. I thought I was gonna run through
Roy
this
Nelson.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. The fight happening, I'm like, it's gonna be a walk in the park. Because obviously, you know what time I've just come off like 4 first round finishes. That was my headspace, was like, I'm gonna smoke this guy. First round, bro, I hit him with everything, bro. I hit this guy with everything, and he just would not go.
As someone that's been there and done that, explain how that feels, because we see it on a week by week basis where someone throws the kitchen sink in the first round and then they're dead. Like, how does that? What's that like mentally,
bro? It's mad because, like I said, I was coming off first round finishes. Yeah, that's all I knew at this point. I was like, I'm him. Yeah, and I hear the end of the bell of first round. I look at my coach. I'm like. Because I'm feeling it. I've never felt like my lungs start, you know? And I was like, oh my God, bro, this guy just won't go out. Second round comes in now, and I'm landing. I'm landing, the guy's eyes busted, everything. I'm like, he's going soon. Nope. This guy I was seeing his eyes roll back, come back, and he's fighting. I'm like, what do I need to do? But as you're doing this as well, you're like, I don't want to give too much just in case, like, I just deplete and I just can't. Because I think that's the scariest thing in a fight is being tired and not being able to do anything, bro. When you're just tired, I can't even lift it. You know
Cardio is actually a weapon,
bro. It's a big weapon.
We say on the show, like, for us, we're not in there, but that's probably the most important weapon.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
One of.
It's definitely 100% one of. like, yeah, I don't know if you'd rank it, but like top 3, 100%, 100%. But yeah, and anyway, that happened. That fight went decision.
Yeah.
So that was my first decision. Went 15 minutes in Orlando, at the Universal Studios. It was sick. Wow. But then, got the decision and then I won the contract because I was like, Wiz Khalifa was one of the judges as well. Oh, right. Bro, it was crazy. Wiz Khalifa, Ray Lewis, Tyrone Woodley. It was some other people as well. I can't remember. But yeah, no, it was bad. It was like the first time me being in America. It was like, I see all these people and I got Wiz Khalifa talking to me. I'm like, what is going on, bro? What is going on?
You must have come home like, I made it!
Bro, a couple months ago, bro, it was just, bro, I was literally living in my mum's back garden. Like, I set up a gym thing in my mum's back garden, bro. Like, just dreaming about shit like this. And like, 6 months down the road,
you're living it.
Bro, you know what I mean? I felt unreal. So obviously, what did I do? I went to Miami. I thought I was signed, you know? I thought I was signed. I thought I was signed. But yeah, because I got some family in Florida. Because obviously, you know, how close Florida and the islands are. It's quick. So I got a lot of family there and went to see some family in Miami. But obviously, you know, I'm partying, enjoying the wind, drinking, doing whatever. Go back or fly, and then when I land, literally no joke, I land, open the keys in my front door, bro. Step foot, check my phone. Phone's ringing. It's my manager at the time, bro, and he's calling me and goes, "Yeah, somebody's pulled out of this fight in Texas. They want you to replace." I was like, "Me, bro, I didn't check with no coaches, nothing." I said, "Yes, get me." Because, bro, the money they signed me on, like, it's not a lot of money, it wasn't a lot of money. But at the time, I'm thinking, what? I've never seen money like this. I've never seen money like this in my life.
How old are you at this point?
Good.
Early 20s.
22. Yeah. Just turned 22, I think. Just turned 22.
Yeah, so you're trying to make bag.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what? And then they said, so I just got paid that money. Yeah. So I'm like, what, you want another payday? I'm like, yes, cool. But I think I put in like £20, bro, and like in about 5 days,
that
bro.
Must have been horrible.
About 5 days.
5 days, yeah, because it was 5 days between the Challenger Series and when I got home, you know? Right. So I was eating, drinking for 5 days, enjoying. Yeah, 20 pounds I had to lose. And I remember, because we had to do COVID swabs and that. I put a sweatsuit on, ran to the COVID centre, got swabbed, whatever, ran back. But I think I lost like 5 pounds on that run. I was gassed, cool. All right, weights dropping. Flew to Texas the next day. So literally, and I was in Texas alone for about 3 days, 3-4 days of the fight week. Ashton flew over for weight cut day. Boom, got it cracking. 5 days notice, 12 days between 2 fights. Like 12 days. People don't even realize how crazy that is, bro.
That's the kind of scenarios that make you
man,
a top tier fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what? When you're saying at the beginning, like, I don't know how, like, that's like what everything you're explaining is how you've done it.
Exactly. And like, you know, it never felt like a chore. It felt exciting because I knew. Do you know what? It was exciting because no one else was doing it. You couldn't even point at. I think the only person that done that was Hamza. Really.
2 days apart, like 7 days apart. Close,
mad, like
2 weeks.
Exactly. So when I was saying like it's a rare thing to do, I knew it's only gonna boost my stock, win or lose. Win or lose. They know what this kid is on. You know, like he wants to fight, he wants to entertain. You know, so I thought it was a win-win for me anyway. So I took the fight, got another mad knockout in the 3rd round, and it was just up from there, really.
Obviously, doing that as well, late notice, the promotion's gonna rock with you more as well. So they'll give you more opportunities and look out for you.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Then I think London was like it was like my homecoming fight now. Under PFL, I think PFL came to London. It was at the Copper Box.
Yep.
Yeah.
And where the London Lions play.
Yeah.
That fight came by. That was a mad moment for me, like being able to fight in PFL in front of like my London crowd, because I don't think people understood yet what level I was at.
Yeah.
Because like when you deep it, like a lot of people might not, or especially my people, like they wouldn't know what PFL is. They knew I did MMA, but they didn't know what level PFL was at. You know?
Yeah.
So they've come to, they've come now to the Copper Box fight, and they've seen
the spectacle that is the PFL.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first fight where everyone was like, "Rah, Simeon's actually he's doing stuff, man. He's doing stuff." So yeah, that was a mad fight. That was a second round leg. Like I got a stoppage with calf kicks.
Yeah.
So
was that the first time you've had the calf kick finish? At that point.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, they're gruesome, man.
I think that was quite rare as well. Like
especially at that time.
Yeah, I don't
that
think
was
there
the
was
beginning
many.
of the calf kick era, really.
Yeah,
we were kind of like in the.
And do you know what? Do you know what pisses me off? You know what pisses me off? Yeah,
right.
I get under it. Like when PFL put up like the highlights of that fight, or like I put up highlights of that fight. Do you know what they say? This guy was trying to be like Pereira. Man, I don't even think Pereira was in the US.
I was going to say Pereira wasn't even fighting MMA probably at that point.
I don't even know. We got to fact check
two.
this, yeah, but I don't know. Maybe he might have had one or
two.
Yeah. But, yeah, whenever I see that, I'm like, bruv, I was doing this. Come on, man.
That calf kick game is recent, man.
Yeah.
It's a recent thing. It's been done before, but not at the rate at which people throw them now.
Yeah, exactly.
And we weren't seeing people get finished with it, for sure.
Exactly. It was a rare finish, for sure. So, yeah, again, like...
Stock increase.
Yeah. But yeah,
where would you say like the buzz, where you felt the buzz was like, yeah, okay, I'm really like, obviously you've had these fights on PFL, you've had a couple finishes, you've had a decision win, but where was it where it's like, okay, cool, I'm getting a lot of social media hype, like my name's about everywhere, like,
because they were pushing, they were therefore in that European series, they were therefore pushing you and Dakota.
I think that around that time, so obviously that fight happened, and now it's like I think I rest for the rest of the year. 2023 now, I'm getting told like, there's a European season league sort of thing. And then I think I started going on like the zone runs, going to the zone headquarters.
I saw you was at one of the boxing fights.
I went to
AJ fight, no?
That was recently. Yes, I did actually.
Yeah, it was an AJ fight. I remember it was an AJ fight.
Yeah. I can't remember what fight that was.
I can't remember either.
Black American guy. Maybe he got have dreads.
Oh, it was Franklin.
Yes, that
was
Franklin. Yeah. So I went to that fight to promote PFL Europe.
Yeah.
Creed 3 red carpet event.
You're really doing stuff.
Bro, I'm like, what is going on?
When did it click though? Like, when is it like at those moments, like, because those dreams where you're sat in front of your teacher saying, I want to be an MMA fighter, is that when you're like, did you even think of those things? Like, did you see that side of the game as being part of it?
Nah, do you know why? Because, like, it's a gift and a curse. What I, like, the mindset I have is like, it still weren't enough. In my head, it's like, I'm getting to do all of this, but where really, like, my position hasn't changed that much. Like, I've got so much more to do. So, like, maybe it made me a bit like, I don't know. Obviously, I was gassed to be in these certain rooms.
Anyone would be.
Yeah, I was gassed, but like, still, like, it was part of me like, really, I ain't done nothing yet. Really, so
I guess that's the right mindset to have, though. To be honest, if you want to try and push further.
But like the curse, I think the curse of having that is like, you kind of forget how much you've done, you know, and like you forget to actually praise yourself, and you know what, you've done your thing.
Living in the moment.
Exactly. Exactly that. So that's what I would say about that, man.
Okay. And then obviously you got to the final of pretty much the PFL. Then that was in Dublin.
Yeah.
Obviously, flew out there for that one.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Hold on, I want to touch on something. Because was this
Yeah.
before or after you've headlined Wembley?
No, this was before.
Okay. Carry on. I want to get to that place.
Yeah. Dublin.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's it. Had the 2 fights in the tournament. So it was like quarter semis. Now we're fighting. I predicted that I was gonna fight Jacob in the final. Like I saw his first fight. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be me and him for sure. Bro, I've never trained so hard for a fight in my life. In my life, bro, never put in. See with Uncle Daniel Sam, bruv. Like,
talk about Daniel, because I see
bro.
them training sessions.
Yeah,
they are
fun,
bro.
Bro, that man, yo,
I remember walking in the gym one day, yeah, and I see him doing the mad thing with the wheel, bro.
Hey, bro.
I don't even know what you call that. What do you call that?
I don't know. You know, because you got the ab roller, innit?
Yeah,
Next for your feet. Your feet are attached to it instead of your hands. So your feet are in it. Yeah. So basically, he had me do a lap around the whole gym. Yeah. Where he had me do a lap around the whole gym. Bro, he bust the reception door. There's people sitting in reception like,
I
what?
see you're going past people in the reception.
Bro, he made me walk, press. Bro, that was... Yeah, but saying that, I was like probably in the shape of my life. Probably in the shape of my life. But there's a few things I probably would have done differently. Like, I might have overcooked it in the camp. Maybe, you know? Maybe. Yeah, man, there's a few things that I probably would have changed. But, and that I did change and I've made adjustments to. So it was just another learning experience, really.
I was going to say that comes with the experience, though.
Yeah, 100%. And with me, I always want to do something spectacular, you know, because I'm coming off hype, I'm coming off, you know, I've got high expectations. Yeah. And like, maybe like, I fed into that a bit too much, you know? So the fight, round 1, like, I feel like I won that round, landing good shots, you know, playing it smart.
Yeah.
Round 2, now I was looking for something spectacular. I was like, let me get this guy out of here, you know?
Yeah.
But he was still dangerous, you know? And
because you clipped him?
I caught him with some good shots. And like his calf definitely was, like, he was probably a few away from, you know what I mean? Dropping from them. But made the wrong step one time, you know? I remember the moment, just before the knockout, bro. I was like, I want to slip his right hand and I want to like come under it with an uppercut, But my timing was like, I don't know, he might have twitched or something. My timing was just slightly off. So he beat me, you know, he beat me to the punch. And that was his main weapon, you know, he's powerful, bro. You saw it when he fought Impact, you know? You know, like, he's in my opinion, like, I would love to fight him again, like, love to fight him again, because I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like I've got the tools to beat. Fuck that, bro. I forgot the tools to compete with anyone in this world in my division. But it's about this, you know? 100% this. And if I just stayed disciplined for a bit longer, I probably would find it a bit different, you know? And
you can see that as well. Even at the time, I remember watching a fight and when it's happened, it's like, But you was winning the fight. That was evident.
But lessons, bro, lessons.
But that's what those are, man.
I don't think, you know what I mean, maybe another year of development probably would have done me good anyway, you know, because of how fast I was, you know, how fast everything was happening. And really, like, I think at that point as well, it was only like 4 years between my first amateur fight and that, you know, like, it's not...
The fight at that level,
you know what I mean?
You blew through,
4 or 5 years between, so I just... Going, I was on a fast trajectory. But, so, like, that loss happened, but really, like, it was mad. It was a mad lesson. But what come after that, it was even the tougher fight, really.
I was going to say to you, what do you think your toughest fight was so far? Because really and truly, I think even though you lost that fight, you was winning, obviously, until then. And then, obviously, you done the headline in your
Yeah,
hometown,
yeah.
Wembley. Well, close enough to your hometown, Wembley.
Yeah.
Against is it Xavier?
Rafael.
Rafael.
Xavier.
Or Xavier or something like that.
Xavier.
Yeah.
something
Which,
like
was actually, that fight was a tough fight. You had to go through some serious adversity in that one there, bro. The first round was shaky still.
Hey, before we get onto that one, though, like, I'd say, another tough lesson of the game is, like, bro, if you're not winning, they don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? But, and you know, my problem was, I took that personal.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
When you say that, who? Everyone or?
Not everyone. No, I wouldn't say everyone. I would say, like, obviously, like, I don't know, whoever you're talking to get fights and the promotion, maybe not promoting you as much, or now you're not getting invited to certain places as much. Yeah, like, you know, I'm not, like, I took that, I was like, what, you don't think I'm done? Look what I've done already, and what, because one slip up, you think, at
your age as well.
At my age, I was the youngest one in that tournament. You know, like even that alone.
Wait, when did you go to the stadium though? When did you go to the Emirates
that was for the
don't say you weren't doing big things.
No, I get it. Well, you got to remember.
Of course, from what you're coming from. Of course.
Between December and when did I fight? December 23. All the way to September.
Yeah, it's
September
a lot
24.
Of time.
There's nothing, bro. Like, you know, like.
And in between that, there's
nothing.
no
I'm
communications.
I left my job at this point. Remember, I've gone full time MMA. Yeah. I ain't had a fight. Nothing. I was meant to have a fight in Dublin. Against another bet. I was meant to fight.
Pulled out, no.
Same thing with his eye injury, whatever. Right. So that fight fell through. Then obviously now Wembley's coming back. Bro, so much other shit has happened as well. Like in personal life stuff, you know, like a lot of hurdles I had to get over, and I was on one madness just before this fight. I can't even talk on it, but like it's crazy. Like the fact that I still got through that whole camp, bro. Man, I'll pat myself on the back again, bro. Like really, when I got, because the documentary's coming out, you know, we'll all see it. I would still. You know what I mean? But like, I want it to be the shock factor, But yeah, like a few things happen. It's not even making excuses. It's just it is what it is. Life. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that camp, this camp for the last fight was probably the hardest, toughest camp because of that. And bro, I've got myself to blame for that, really. But I got through it anyway. I was still in great shape. I felt great. I was hungry. But yeah, I don't think my mind was 100% there. Again, like in the fight, I could feel like I just wanted to do something spectacular. Yeah. Again, you know, I was like, because
that's because maybe was that the layoff though?
Exactly. I wanted
was that the layoff, like in terms of you've been out.
I wanted to get back on, you know. I wanted to get back on straight away and
get the hype back straight.
You know, do something crazy, especially in front of my home, all of the people there. And when I deep it as well, we sold a lot of tickets for that as well. So I think that was a good. I showed the company, look, like you come to Wembley, like you're definitely gonna sell decent, you know, because especially with Fabian's fight dropping off.
Yeah.
And then you look at the card.
Yeah. It was a bit thin.
So like I feel like me and Luke 100% saved that card. You know?
Yeah. And that was like a full circle moment for you, know? Because you went from you shooting at one point.
Yeah. I was stewarding just like college days, innit? Waiting for my apprenticeship to come through. So I was trying to get some money, and I was stewarding, working at Wembley Stadium, working at Wembley Arena. Yeah, man, I worked for AJ Klitschko. I worked for that fight. Yeah. I think that was another moment in my like career, like where I was just like, yeah, man. Is this what you can get to? Like,
See the level.
That along with like the Conor McGregor effect, I was like, I was all in on this game, you know. But back to Wembley. Yeah. Boy, that fight, boy.
Tough one. You know what? Let me tell the story first.
Go on.
I walked in. Obviously, you got the dub. But it was a tough fight.
It's like I don't blame people for it's a controversial fight. I don't blame. It
was a tough fight. You had to show that you got heart in that.
Yeah.
So I've come in the gym now. on the Monday.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu, fucking Ash. I think we had 3 people on that card, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Ash,
3 people on the card.
Me,
you,
Mark,
Luke,
and Mark.
and Mark. Yeah, all right, so cool.
Yeah.
Walked in the gym now, see Ash. I'm like, yeah, number 1 coach. Yeah, 3-0. 3-0. Yeah. He's like, he looked at me, just like, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
He's on to. So tell me, yeah, what you was thinking, like,
See, the thing,
obviously after that
the
fight.
thing is, yeah, like, my honest opinion, like, I've only watched the fight once again, but I struggle to watch my own fights. But like, if I'm hot and pounds, you go back into that place, you're just like, But anyway, like, I watched the fight again. And when I watched that fight, honest, this is real raw. After the fight, I wasn't sure if I won.
When you're standing there with a referee hold.
I don't. It's hard to look. It's hard to judge. You know. It's hard to like. But I don't know. I felt like maybe it was a draw. Like maybe he might have just got it, just from the fact of round 1. You know. But then when I watch the fight again, and I score it in my head, like and I think logically, and I do the scoring.
First round's there.
First round him. But can you call his round a 10-8? Like, I've seen 10-8s in MMA.
10-8s in MMA are tough still.
It's tough, and it's like you're getting slapped around and dominated for the whole round, right?
Yeah.
It's not like boxing where I think you get a knockdown, it's automatically
automatic.
10-8,
Yeah, it ain't like that.
It's not like that. It's not scored like that.
You know what? Just whilst we're on that, it's always interesting because we always speak about the scoring and the officiating and whatnot. Like, it's one of the most impossible sports to judge. Like, if you're gonna call it a sport, it's way more difficult than boxing.
There's so many layers.
There's so many layers. You can't. I don't think you call that round of 10-8.
Yeah, you can't. I've seen worse rounds being called 10-9s. You know.
Yeah.
And the fact when I rewatched it, he weren't dominating in round 1. Like,
No. He just had.
He just caught. He had big moments, right? But in between those moments, I'm still getting my shots off. I'm still landing. I'm still having my moments. But he caught me big at the end of round 1. Yeah. In my opinion, I just can't call it a 10-8. You know. But I see why some people on his side would say, "Oh, that's a 10-8 round." You know, like I would have people in my corner would have said that. Anyway. But so cool. That's 10-9 to him. Round 2, mine, 100%, 100%, 10-9. So at this point, in mine it's 10-9, 10-9 is even. Round 3 now, he didn't do a lot, but I didn't do as much as I could have done. I could have pushed more if I'm being honest. But when I counted the strikes that landed, I legit sat down and I was watching my strikes land, his strikes land. I outstruck him, bro. I did more damage. Yeah,
he looked like he was.
And he took more damage as well. He got a cut. And so in my opinion, that's 10-9, 10-9, you know? But you could even call the last round the draw even. Yeah. So I'm not mad at that. That's why I'm saying I'm not mad. But like, people always it took me a long time to like get to a mindset of people always gonna have an opinion anyway.
You know what? Everyone's gonna have an opinion.
Exactly.
And fight fans are fickle. It's 100%. Like, I'm a fight fan. I know that. Listen, like that, I'm gonna say one thing one week and the next week I might say that. You know what I'm saying? But once the judges decide that that's what's happened, that's what it is. Exactly. You can't. When you're gonna go back and say, oh, actually, you know what? I don't think I won that fight. Let's make it a draw. Of course not. So you take your dub and 100%. You know you move on.
Yeah, man. Like 100%. That was it was a tough fight, but it was like I learned a lot as well. And that, again, where I went wrong, bro, it was such a winnable fight as well. I feel like I'm so much better than that, you know. Even though I showed you my minerals, innit? I showed you what I was on. I showed you that. Look, bro, you can't just take me out of this. Like, I'm not just gonna give up easy. But I don't want fights like that, you know. I don't even want to be known for that tough guy. I don't want to fuck being the tough guy, you know. I want to be clinical, smooth, you know what I mean? So, but I think my head was just in the wrong place again. You know, it goes back to like trying to people please and be spectacular, you know? And I think that's, and every moment I'm in my head, it happened again in the fight in the first round. because he landed that front kick,
Yeah.
I thought it was way worse than what it actually was. So then
head.
in my own head, I thought he dropped me, and I was like, no. But when I watched the fight again, like I just stumbled back and I reversed position. So yeah, it's a big, significant moment of the fight. But like really, maybe I should have just calm, you know. All right, let's go again, round 2, 3, whatever. I remember thinking, I hear the clapper, the 10-second clapper. And I was like, I've got to land something big now to even out this round. Right, that was the decision making that was wrong. You know, maybe I should have just round 2 be cooking 3. You know, and then I got in. Oh, do you know what I mean? Telegraphed the shot, and he was just he had great timing. You know, but I truly believe that was the best version of him, and that was like a mediocre version of me. You know, so like I run that fight back again. I know what I'm going in it. Yeah, so I know who I am. You know, I know, and that's all that matters. You know, people pleasing and trying to please your promoter. Yeah, it can get messy. You know, and that's what could happen. You know. Yeah. So yeah, get your mind right.
Yeah. So then, obviously you've had that fight. Things are going a bit quiet now. You had a little time off, I guess, whether that was your choice or not. I see, you having fun while you're having your time off. So you're just having fun for sure. Because I was seeing Sim now, you know,
what we been doing?
Dancing on the ground stories. I was like, I had to message him instantly. I messaged him, I was like, what's going on? I was like, what did I say? I said something like, oh, you're on your Israel and the your vibe. Like, I'm like, wicked.
Hey, do you know what I mean? I got bare messages, even Daniel son, like, he messaged me, like, are you alright? Are you alright? Like, you know what I mean? Well, I'm just having fun, you know.
I hear it, man. You got it.
I'm just having fun. That is me as well. I love dancing, and I don't mind making a fool out of myself. So like, I'll just show my personality a bit, but snowboarding. I've been snowboarding. Something I never thought I'd do. I'm addicted to that.
Oh, is it?
Right.
Okay.
It's cold, bro. You don't need to go on.
Nah, I'm not.
I've been skiing. I went on a ski thing a couple of years ago. The missus still
cold,
but I ain't touched snowboard, man.
Bro, it's the same shit anyway. Bro.
Yeah.
Same shit. But like, you go to a ski resort and bro, it's lit, bro. It's lit. So I think that's something I've got to do yearly.
Serious.
And
you don't worry about like the injuries and all that.
Yeah, it's a dangerous thing to do.
I take time, you know. I take time. Yeah. Obviously, I won't be doing it nowhere near a fight.
Of course not.
Nowhere near a fight or.
Bro, I just remember when I was on them things, bro. Because I'll be real, I've got a little ski story, like. Nah, it ain't even fun like that. Bro, I'll be real, it's not even fun, bro. I only get one. Bro, you know when you touch like the blue slopes?
Yeah.
And you're like, you feel like you're the man.
Yeah.
Similar to like, you know when you feel your own height? Bro, I went on the red slope. Yeah. Bro, let me tell you, fam. I was coming down the red slope. I thought I was doing a good job, fam. I got to the bottom. My brother come and stopped me and was like, brother, you nearly killed me 3 times. Bro, I said, bro, I never knew my bad, bro. He's like, oh, go get some lessons. I said, brother, I've got lessons, bro. He said, get your money back. I said, I then ducked in front of the missus, bro. I had to chase man down the fucking hill, bro. This is when I was deep into jiu-jitsu, bro. My missus was trying to stop me. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna choke this. But I ain't talking about, man. About go get your money back, fam.
Hey, bro, that is different, isn't it? Especially when the man's trying, isn't it? Bro, I'm trying. You know what I mean? It burns you, bro. Literally. Yeah, but it's alright, bro. I feel you.
It's fun though. It is fun. I see Habib doing it now as well.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
It's good vibes.
It's an outlet. It's sick. But another
one. What about the other stuff? Yeah, I was gonna say the other stuff you've been doing, bro.
What have I been doing? What have I been doing?
I see you on horseback, fam. Like doing up cowboy, man.
Do you know how many whys I got in the?
Yeah, no. The horseback thing.
I got cancelled for that.
Oh, that's crazy.
The man them were on me.
And you done the little intro thing as well. Yeah. You're superstar in it now. And modelling.
And
when I saw man with the white glass, it's going on there, bro.
We playing together,
man. What in the Teddy Pinder?
Oh, bro. Okay, don't delete that. I'll put it in the video somewhere.
Do you know what it is? Yeah? Do you know what it is? Yeah, bravo. People tell me, all right, yeah, you can go into modeling as well. I just try it, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I just do it,
You
bro.
know, man, we're just gassing.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Let's go.
Let me try a little something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? I don't mind doing anything once.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Not anything once. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
but like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to the cowboy antics. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like people are trying to say I ride horses, bro. I don't ride horses, bro. Like I operate horses. You get me? The difference.
I was gonna say, I thought you was gonna say something else there.
Nah, that's crazy. That's
Django,
crazy.
yeah.
You don't ride horses, we'll operate them. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
What's it saying? Because obviously, bro, like you're a big youth, fam.
Yeah. Nah, but bro, it's hard. It's a lot harder than I thought it was.
I can only imagine, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, but
Yo, that's a big one, man. What do you mean? Man says
it was more difficult, than I thought.
Yeah.
Like it's technical. It's technical and but it's just another avenue, something that I thought myself would never do in my life, you know?
Yeah.
We got out now, horse, do you know what I mean? When I get my land, I'm gonna have animals, you know? You know what I mean? This is what I want. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
What are you saying? Jamaica yard? Or you
Yeah. Defo, like that's what I mean. Like yard, even the sticks here. There's some nice yards, remote.
Yeah.
Get some land off grid, you know.
Yep.
I have a yard here. Thailand, I wouldn't mind living.
Yeah, Thailand's lit still. Right?
Yeah, man. There's a few places.
Are you trained out there?
Yeah, I've trained in Thailand a couple times, like three times. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Samui, and I've gone Phuket once. Yeah, like
Okay. So
I think it was Tiger at the time.
okay, you're
I
Tiger.
think Bang Tao was
Bang Tower
around.
went open then. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Tiger.
was Bang Tower November. So.
Yeah, but it's lit.
Yeah. It's lit, man.
man.
He's having a good time
lit,
still.
man.
I need to get out of there,
For
man.
real. So obviously you've had your time off. Obviously it's time to get back to work.
Yes.
And obviously PFL has just announced a few changes to their format now. So obviously I think they still got the European League running, but they're gonna have tournaments now. Instead of the league, I think it's tournaments, right? Yeah. They've changed the prize pot, which is gonna drop from $1 million to 500K. Talk to me about that, man. Because I know, obviously, coming from the Europe League, you was definitely looking at that milli like, yo, I want to bag that in the one night.
100%.
You get me? 100%. I made $1 million in a night. That's some nines thing.
crazy.
Real Northwest.
Real
Northwest vibes, like, you get me? But now it's like, obviously, half a mil is
different, bro. Like the buzz that, what? Simeon just made a bill, bro. The buzz would have been
Bro,
crazy.
the buzz will still be crazy.
100%.
What do you mean, bro?
No, 100%.
Yeah, obviously, it's still big.
It's
big
big.
money.
It's a big opportunity still. But like I think they've done it because I feel like maybe the $1 million wasn't sustainable, or they wanted to add more weight classes because I think they were missing a few.
They didn't have bantamweight.
Bantamweight, and I think they didn't have middleweight. Yeah, they didn't have middleweight either. So I think maybe they're doing that to and obviously they've acquired Bellator, and I think that's just gone. That's
Bellator's done now.
So now I think they've got the responsibility of all them Bellator fighters. So now they've got to accommodate for everyone now. I think it makes. This is what I'm thinking anyway. I think it makes sense for them to add all the divisions, but obviously they've got to now cut down on the price.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Obviously, from a fan's perspective, it almost looks like they're not going to compete with the UFC at the highest level. Whereas at one point it looked like they might try to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it also means that they then have to might build their own fighters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So then it puts you, someone like yourself, in a prime position within the company to go in and...
Yeah, 100%. But like, I'm not gonna lie, this last year, it must, like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it went easy for them. Like, it was a mad change. Like, they just bought Bellator. like there's a lot going on. And
Yeah.
God, news coming
A lot of
back.
moving pieces.
There's just a lot going on. So I'm like, but as a fighter though, it was frustrating, bro. Like, just weren't getting the look in, you know, because
Yeah.
I think they had a vision and a plan, and that's what they were set out to do. But I think they forgot, like, they acquired a whole nother roster of fighters.
Yep.
And then they, like, fighters like myself, like, who are used to being active, 7 fights in my first year, going down to 1 fight a year, bro, it's just not good enough.
Yeah.
Like, on both ends. Like, for me, my development and my, what I want to do, it's not good enough. And for them, like, when, like, yeah, man, like, I expected better. If I'm being truly honest, you know? I felt abandoned almost, you know? Like, I felt like, yeah, what, you don't believe in me no more, sort of thing. But like, but now it makes more sense. You know, I sit back and I'm like, there must have been a lot going on.
You have to be a realist at times and understand that as a promotion, as you said, they're acquiring all them fighters. You know, you look at certain fighters within that roster who all now ain't gonna have a fight, probably will never get a fight. Do you know what I mean? Not to put names out there, but it's you have to kind of understand that, I guess.
But yeah, like, I'm excited for it, and I think I like this layout better as well. It's more like the Europe. I think it's an 8-man tournament.
It's more like a Grand Prix.
They took the Grand Prix from Bellator, basically.
Essentially,
It's not a 10-man tournament, it's like an 8-man tournament.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
It's like basically quarter, semi, and final, innit?
Yeah.
So, and I think it's a really small window. I think I've heard it's like April, June, and then August is the final.
Oh, is it?
Right.
So, like,
they're not playing around.
Okay.
you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? So it's like, I like that. You know what? Like,
you want to be active. That means you might even be able to get on the back end of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, bro. So my plan is to win. Like, you know what I mean? If you know what I mean, I'm in it. You know, just got to wait on confirmation on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna. Like, the plan is, the goal is to win that and get in there and win that. Yeah. And then go from there, man.
Okay, sweet. I wanted to ask you something, So, obviously you're at GB Top Team now.
Yeah.
What was your team? You was at Titans, obviously, doing GB Top Team. Do you go between the two? Or what gyms did you move, from to get
like,
to
what
GB?
was the gym journey?
Yeah.
Like, so obviously I started at Premier MMA. Then, like, I think it just MMA kind of fizzled out then. Like, he just wanted to make it more of a jiu-jitsu gym.
Okay,
Like, it made sense for me, you know what I mean? But I needed, MMA was still my passion, so I had to move on to Titan. At that time, I think GB and Titan kind of, because most of the GB Top Team guys were at Titan. Like, that was the originals, and then I think they split, so all the small, lightweight guys kind of went with Brad and Ash to GB. I then joined the team. It was like Luke, Stuart Austin, Mario Pinto, who else was there? Louis, the Vanilla Gorilla. Modestus was there as well.
Okay.
Jason Radcliffe, Uncle P. Pellu. Enough heads. Like, it was just a lot. It was a good team. But when you deep in now, like, back then, like, none of us were all amateurs, really. Like, all the guys coming up. But when you look back now, like, it's like, look, you got me doing my thing in PFL. Luke was doing his thing in Bellator. Mario is now in the UFC. Shah as well. I forgot about Shah. I think he joined at the end though. But he's doing his thing in, like, levels in Netherlands. But when you look at the team, that was a super team. I think a lot of us regret it. You know what I mean? How certain things happened and played out. Like, everyone kind of went their own ways. But I think if everyone just stayed together and then, like, but it's hard. It's because everyone lives in different areas. So it's just got to work for you as well. It's got to make sense for yourself. But if that team stuck around, boy. Super team, bro. You look at the names. I just named me, Luke, Mario, Stuart. You had, bro. List goes on. Modestus is in the UFC. Come on, man. Like, So it was at Titan. that came to an end and went to GB top team with Ash and Brad. Been there, I think, like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Bro, sick gym, like top facilities. You ain't gonna find an MMA gym like that. It's rare. You know? It's it's
over here.
Yeah, especially over here.
Yeah.
It's rare to find an MMA gym like that. You know. But I love it. Love the coach and love the facilities. But I'm at a point right now. It's like the bodies. Like I ain't got.
I was gonna say because there's not a lot of. Big
so it's hard. Like
a lot of the time.
So I feel like for me. I feel like GB top team is like my home, my hub, somewhere like I'll go to when I'm comfortable and yo boy, let's go train at GB. You know what I mean? It's like, but right now I've got a source training partners. I've got a source. You know, I'm at a level now where like I can't just be comfortable in the gym. I can't just be. I'm going to train
yourself.
every day. Every day I made sure I'm on a mission, learning something new. I'm in a challenging environment. You know, because like the other day I went to Liverpool with up in Aspinall's, bro. And bro,
talk to us about that,
bro.
man.
That was a mad experience, bro. Like just being in a room with all these heavyweight fighters, bro. Like you got Tom Aspinall, who's the interim heavyweight champion of the world. You got Phil DeFries, who's a KSW. I think he's defended the belt 11 times in KSW. You got Ante, the Croatian heavyweight. He fought. I think he won the PFL championships twice. Tournament.
Okay.
So he's 2 now. Like him. You got another guy, Mike something. He's in the UFC.
Oh, I know you're talking.
Yes, he's in the UFC. Bro, it's just like you got Modestus there, me there. Like it was just a sick room to be in, and like we grappled Monday, and like it just showed like it was just a moment for me where I was just like, you know what, I belong here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I'm not far off where I need to be. You know, it's just maybe some fine tuning.
Okay.
And height wise, stature wise, for us,
I
you look good. You look good for him too.
You know what I mean?
You come in as Jonathan.
That's what. That's
The square one with the Jonathan.
Literally. I walked in and I think Modestus' dad was like, "Look, we bought you John Jones," and like that was instantly the icebreaker. You get me? So, like we train, but I'll say this, like he's the fastest.
He's fast like that because he looks fast.
It don't make sense.
That's
it
crazy.
Don't make sense.
That's crazy.
I've not seen any and he doesn't get gassed.
Serious.
He doesn't gas like normal heavyweights. I was like, I'm sparring.
For telling me that.
You're giving me some insight.
Bro, I'm telling you, we were sparring and I'm because I've sparred heavyweights before and it's like, they're hot.
Yeah.
First couple of things you got to be fucking
Yeah,
wary.
yeah,
Then they slow down a bit. Mine, bro, he didn't slow down. I had to be sharp at all points of that round, and even I was tired.
That's
and I was like, wow, bro. I was really like impressed, bro. I've never seen someone 120 kilos move like that.
Yeah.
Like
That's
they
crazy.
don't move easy. When I tell you the hype is real, it's real, bro. Like he
and the maddest thing is you're a mover.
Yes,
so if you're saying that,
exactly, bro. So he was levels, bro. 100%. Enough respect for him. He's a problem for anyone, bro. Yeah. Anyone. Jones is like I love John Jones, bro. That's who I like. I watched all his fights, bro.
Now that you train with him, you're second guessing it.
No, but I need to train with John.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
to make that a fair comparison. But saying that, training with Tom, like, it's mad respect for what he can do and like the levels he's at, because he's the real deal. But boy, John though, he just.
Hopefully we get to see it, man.
Can't bet against that.
Hopefully we get to see it, man.
Bet against it. Listen, I think it's happening.
Yeah.
I've heard some things like it's happening.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I've heard some things like Jones is like he's been offered what he wants.
Yeah.
Sort
we've
of a
seen that.
thing where like, does he want to take it or not?
Okay.
What do you lot think though? Like, do you think he needs that fight?
You don't need nothing. Like, you don't
Yeah,
need it.
I
You don't
hear
need.
it, I hear
You
it.
don't need it. But it's one of those things. Like, if you're gonna compete in the heavyweight division, don't come to compete in it and mess it up. Like, just keep the flow going. If that's the guy you got to fight, that's the guy. If not, drop it and go do what you want to do.
I hear it.
For me, I think if he wants to be seen as the pound for pound great of all time, then he might need to. Because at the moment,
But who's the pound for pound great right now?
But you can easily say, cool, right now he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's the light heavyweight GOAT.
Yeah.
But if he wants to cement the heavyweight thing, fighting Garner, fighting Stipe, that ain't.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Especially the Stipe that he fought.
Yeah.
That's not. You can't cement your GOAT, your heavyweight championship. Like,
of that.
yeah, I can't rate him all time as a heavyweight based on the body of work he's got at the moment at heavyweight.
At heavyweight, yeah.
You know,
That's fair enough, and that's fair enough. But, bruv, I think if he beats Tom though,
Oh yeah.
if he does like somehow like this fight happens and he pulls
no
it, bro,
chatting.
there is.
No talk.
I don't want to hear nothing.
No.
And you know what? And
There
you know
is
what?
nothing.
Yeah,
There
no,
is nothing.
that's a fact, and that's a fact. Because
Like there is legit. You know, there's always something. You know, like when they look at Khabib
Yeah.
and they're like,
Didn't fight
Most
long
of-
enough.
oh, he didn't.
Yeah,
Or when they look at GSP and there's this, or Anderson Silva or something.
yeah.
You know, there's always something.
DJ.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's absolutely nothing that anyone can say to that man if he pulls off Tom.
Yeah.
But that being
people-
said, Tom is a monster.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, man, I'm just gonna have to see how that one plays out for sure.
So going back to training with yourself,
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Who's your toughest round striking and who's your toughest round grappling in the gym?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'll put it this, like, who I've trained with. I think that's a better question, maybe.
Easier to answer.
Everyone would be like, what? Okay, cool, yeah, I want him still. He didn't say my name.
I'm just gonna say Aspinall.
Yeah.
Keep it nice and sweet and simple.
Alright, cool. Yeah, alright, in the gym then. Striking. Can I count people that has come into the gym?
Yeah,
Like that.
someone who's not a regular, but
They come in.
give us someone who's like always there, and then someone who might have popped
Okay,
in.
cool. Striking. Oh, okay. Always there. Striking. GB top team. Toughest rounds. I would say Luke, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna fool you.
Yeah, I was gonna say Luke.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and grappling.
Yeah.
In
Luke's
the
monster
gym,
grappling,
the person that like you can say
Yeah.
part of GB. You know what I mean? Probably Luke. Yeah, both sides.
Someone external.
I'd say striking wise, because he's pure kickboxer. Yashua, Daniel Shan's son.
All right.
Me and him have some
Yeah.
sick rounds. Like
Yeah.
he's a problem.
He's a problem. Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, he needs to jump on MMA quick.
Serious.
Because he's like, I think he might be like 22 now. I could be wrong, but he's young, man. He's young, but he's already like 110. Bro, he looks about 110, 110.
I'm not surprised though, bro.
He's
He's
a
a
unit
man.
still.
He's
He's
in,
a unit
man.
still.
He's a beast.
Them are units,
He's
man.
young, yo. So him, like, yeah, I've just got mad respect. Striking wise, grappling wise, externally. I'll say this. Fuck the gym, like, because fuck the gym. I'm just gonna say this guy who I've trained with, a guy called Owen O'Flanagan. Yeah.
He's a monster still. Even though you're way bigger than him as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
bro,
Yeah.
the guy.
I know. Okay,
Guy's
yeah,
techie, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Techie.
Yeah,
Like,
he's cold. He's world class still. Yeah, he's
Cold,
world class
like, you
still.
know when I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, like,
Don't
you
know
gotta
what to do,
appreciate the skill set of certain
Skills pay the
people,
bills,
you know what I
man.
mean? But like, that being said, that's strictly jiu-jitsu. you know?
Yeah.
So,
I had to get that one in there still.
yeah, that's strictly jiu-jitsu. Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, MMA is a different game, you know?
Yeah.
It is, and I think he knows that. It's like, but purely grappling,
Yeah.
he's a fucking problem, bro. He's a problem.
Crazy. Okay. So PFL future, obviously for yourself, looking bright.
Yeah.
You got hopefully some big things lined up for this year. Yeah. Okay.
I think we're aiming to get in that tournament, win that tournament, and just elevate from there. You get me? Like see what's about, see what fights makes sense. You know, whoever's out there, bro. You know what? And still going with these heavyweights, I'm kind of liking the heavyweight thing. But I think that's a future.
Later when you're
a bit older. Because I'm not struggling to get to light heavyweight at the moment. But I've definitely got the frame to build to be a heavyweight. You know? So I wouldn't mind that as well. You know?
There's big fights at heavyweight.
Fuck it, bro. I'll take some fights at heavyweight now, you know? The right fight, I'll fight at heavyweight now, bro. 100%. So, and that's what pisses me off as well about being on the sidelines, bro. They know
that you're
what I'm on. You offer me a heavyweight, a light heavyweight. Bro, I've never said no to a fight. Never. And I will never say no to a fight. You know what I mean? So, come on, man. You could have thrown me in there with some heavyweight or something, you know?
Let's see what happens this year, man.
That's
you
it,
know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's a big year for you, bro.
That's it, man.
Man. Before we bounce,
Yeah.
one thing we like to do on this interview is you got to call out someone
Yeah.
to do an interview.
Ooh, I like that one.
Alright, and let me add something to that. But you got to help us get it.
Yeah. You would be... Bam. Do you know who would probably... Good chat. You know, Darren Stewart.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Darren Stewart,
All right,
you know.
sweet.
Darren
The dentist.
Stewart.
You got pulled out, my bro. Yeah,
He's
back out of retirement, my boy.
He's a character, man.
Yeah. No, we done a live stream with him.
That was cool, man.
He's a cool guy.
Funny guy, man.
Yeah, UK wise, Darren Stewart. But I would have said, I'm gonna bring Tom Aspinall.
Next time.
We're gonna have to go up to Liverpool for that one.
Oh, bro, that's the tough one.
I would say Darren Stewart for sure.
All right, sweet, my bro. So all the best 2025, my bro, and obviously we'll catch up again soon.
Yeah, man. Big love. Appreciate you,
my bro.
Bless.
Love, bro.
My dogs.